Working day to day with business owners, it has allowed me to kind of get a glimpse into how a lot of folks feel or think when it comes down to borrowing money for a business. Now, a lot of times startups, they feel like if you have a great idea and you want to start your new business and get it off the ground, you can just simply walk into a bank with a business plan and sit down with someone and get the money when you walk out the door. Actually, it's not that simple. Banks are not looking to lend money to startups these days, unfortunately, unless they're large amounts of money. The applicant comes with assets or maybe money of their own that they can put up as collateral. When you bring that to the table, that kind of increases your chances of being approved for financing if you're a startup. So a lot of startups have to go with possibly getting someone to help them invest in them. Investors are looking for folks who have great ideas, just need some money to back them. But be prepared for these investors to want to own a portion of your business if you're a startup. You may have that wonderful idea, that wonderful business plan, but getting the money is a whole nother thing. And you got to come really, really strong to the table. In other words, have some skin in the game, as some people call it, in order for you to obtain, lots of money to start a business. If you're starting a business and you can scale down the numbers that correspond closely to your income and something that you can document as far as what you earn each year or monthly, that is more realistic to approach a lender with a conservative amount of money based on what your earnings are than to ask for millions of dollars because you have this great idea and you're going to make billions if they lend you the money. They really don't pierce into the future that far in advance as to if we give you this money, then therefore it's guaranteed that you're going to make XYZ amount. And I know a lot of folks think that all I need is this money. And then within 2 months, I'm going to make this amount. Well, that's great if you got those projections and you've done your research on your business and what the potentials are. But for a bank, they're very conservative and they go on risk. How risky is it to give you whatever dollar amounts that you're seeking if you don't have that backup like a paycheck or a job that you've had for many years and really good credit for us to bring that risk down to lend you that kind of money. So keep that in mind. We have a lot of good ideas to get started. We need people like you to bring your businesses to the table and provide the services or the products that our community needs. But when you come to the table, a realistic point of view of what you're asking for and how likely you are to obtain it, you have to have that realistic conversation with yourself or maybe an advisor before you start putting together that credit application or those ideas to present to your lender or to a bank. And that's where the Fennell Group comes into play. We've got experience with working with all types of lenders in a large group of lenders that compete with each other. And we can present you to as many different options out there so that you won't waste your time. It's better to have more opportunity to reach as many lenders in one time than to go individually and try to obtain financing on your own because You're risking having your credit pulled multiple times, sending your information to different places. It's hard to keep track of everything if you're talking to more than one lender at one time. So that's something that's really important when you're starting out there and you're trying to do it yourself. It can happen, but most likely it's not going to happen your first time out. It's always good to sit down with an advisor, someone who is neutral, who understands you as the client and also the bank as the lender, and kind of put those two things together so that you can know what your best options would be. Contact the Fennell Group and sit down with us. Or talk to us with a private consultation. Takes probably 5 to 10 minutes just to give you a clear understanding as to what situation you're in, what your possibilities are, so that you can strengthen your applications when you're out there looking for financing. You can reach us at 443-752-2869. Please follow us on Instagram and on Facebook at thefennellgroup.biz. We look forward to helping you. We're here for you. We can give you honest feedback without, obtaining your social security number and all of that private information that you want to protect. So we're here today. If you want to reach out today, please call at 443-752-2869 or contact us at thefennellgroup.biz. Thank you very much for your time, and we look forward to helping you out today.